Welcome to the English department. My name is Sarah Towers and I'm the head of English, and this is Victoria Wilson, who is the head of Key Stage 3 English. We are a large department and we're incredibly passionate about what we do at Holmer Green. We're also a department with a huge amount of expertise, and you can see from here that we've got a number of senior members of staff and heads of year as part of our team. During your time at Holmer Green, we want to take you on a reading journey, and you can see the number of books that we will cover over your time at Holmer Green. We think it's really important to cover lots of great texts, lots of really famous texts. And you can see you start with Charles Dickens, Roald Dahl, we move on to Shakespeare, George Orwell, Jekyll and Hyde, right through to Hamlet and The Handmaid's Tale. And you can see the progress that you will make at Holmer Green. And we want to take you on a journey that inspires a lifelong love of reading. We're an ambitious department and have high expectations for all of our students, and you can see from our results that 86% of our students pass English, which is well above national average. Our average grade is also a grade 5, which is a strong pass in GCSE English, which shows that we are really preparing students well for their next stage of education. In addition to this, 71% of our students get a grade 9 to 5, 19% get a grade 7 to 9. Last year, 100% of our students graded in English, and our Progress 8 was positive 0.34, which means that students on average made a third of a grade progress from their results at primary school. At A-level, 100% of our students passed the subject, and this year we celebrated our first offer from Cambridge University to read English literature for one of our Year 13 students.
One of the best features of English at Holmer Green Senior School is how much we love to read. Our teachers all love to read. We encourage reading as much as possible. Our library at the school has over 10,000 books in it, spanning a wide range of subjects and topics. We have reading groups twice a week in the mornings for students from Year 7 through to Year 10 to read a wide range of novels that they might not otherwise pick up. And we encourage as much reading as possible. Reading really is the center of everything we do. The morning reading groups span Year 7 through Year 10 and offer a wide range of novels, nonfiction, and short stories to help students gain an appreciation for reading and gain a love of reading that will follow them throughout their life. We really want to create a reading culture at the school and show students that it's not just work to read, but it's fun to do, and you can have those deeper, meaningful discussions from a book. There are many opportunities for our higher ability students to achieve in English. We've got reading clubs where they can deepen their discussions on novels. We've got school opportunities to become a school librarian, which gives them that sense of responsibility, in particular with novels. There's writing competitions throughout the year, both for the school as well as for external competitions. There's a reading challenge list with those high-level books for students who love to read and just pushing them an extra step. There's challenge provided in each lesson to help students achieve higher. In English, our curriculum is differentiated to allow higher prior attainers to achieve higher in their courses. So it's not so much that we have different novels that the students are studying, but there's just that extra level of challenge for students to be able to achieve higher in a higher ability class, as well as differentiated texts at GCSE to help push those students that are achieving higher just that bit more.
At Holmer Green, we don't just support our high attaining students, we also stretch and support our SEND students as well, regardless of their academic ability. And we have a very bespoke programme for those students to ensure that they can make the progress they need to make too. We have reading interventions in the morning at Key Stage 3, and we also have additional interventions in our SLR with specialist teachers. We have vocabulary interventions and online vocabulary programs, such as the new Bedrock program that we have bought in the last year. LSA support is provided in lessons for those students who have an EHCP, but they also support other students within that group as well. We have a differentiated curriculum to support students to access course material at their own pace. So, like we said before, all the students follow the same course, but we would do this at a different pace for those students who need that additional support. And finally, we have the opportunity to differentiate texts at GCSE to allow students to access that material and succeed in those exams. And actually, over the past few years, our SEND students have achieved a positive Progress 8, showing they have made really strong progress from primary school.
One of my favorite things about the English department at Homer Green Senior School is how many trips we do. You might not expect to go on trips for English, but we do loads. We go to the Globe Theatre to see Shakespeare plays live, like they were meant to be presented. We've gone to Piper's Corner Literary Festival for the last couple of years to engage with authors and their novels and have students ask questions then and there. We've had author visits to the school. We've had writing events planned with local junior schools. We've gone to the Bucks Book Award to celebrate a Children's Choice Book Award. And we have writing competitions throughout the year. Things like BBC 500 words, as well as internal and other external competitions.
Many parents ask if their children will be set in English, and the answer is yes. We set into 4 sets, and we've got 2 sets of those groups on each side of the year group. We set sets 1 to 4, and each of these sets follows exactly the same curriculum. There is no tier at GCSE now, but they follow this at a different pace. And we really strongly believe that students are best placed in a set that follows the pace that suits them. You do have the opportunity to move between sets. So although we will set you on your SAT scores, this is not set in stone. And if students need to move up, we are able to do that. And if students need to move down, we're also able to do that too. We can move the sets independently of maths and science as well. So if your child is excellent in English and finds maths a little bit harder, they can be in 2 different sets for those subjects. We want to ensure that all of our students make the best progress possible, and historically we found this to be the best method. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to contact me on towersS@holmer.org.uk.